That night, he lay awake, pondering deeply, unable to protect his child. How could he claim the title of father? But have you heard? Being a dad can be a battle too. So, after his aunt and uncle returned, he sent Max back, admitting he couldn't provide a better life. After all, fatherly love is like a mountain, sometimes shaky. He didn't want his child to drift with him, opting to let go regrettably. Is that responsible? Life's come full circle, yet Charlie has transformed. Who said dads can't transform? Actually, after some time together, his son accepted this dad known for only 2 months. They fought and won, creating many great memories. Still, this dad saw himself as a loser and never could look himself in the mirror. What his son really wanted wasn't luxury cars or a mansion, but a dad who fights for what he wants. Simple as that. On the way back, Charlie looked lost as his impulses faded and pretended ease was exposed by silence. After letting go, relief will lose him, regret lingers forever in his mind. Charlie returned to his master's old gym, sans his little sidekick. The master noticed his sadness and urged him to repair the bond. He told Charlie distance isn't the issue, the key is moving toward each other. You got your son to call you dad in 2 months. So why not have the confidence to overcome your struggles in 2 years? Sure, you were weak in the past, but why not give your future self a shot at happiness? Finally, Charlie managed to firm up his resolve and solidify the bond between father and son, with Adam quietly offering support from afar, as if inviting his little master to join forces once more. Max's challenge from earlier sent the Matsumoto team into a public relations whirlwind. People were just itching for a showdown between the champion and the underdog, forcing Zeus to step into when the father-son pair brought Adam to boxing's top stage. They'd already won greater glory than any belt. Sure, they might end up getting knocked out, but people are totally cheering for that fearless spirit. As a boxing champion who has dominated the ring for many years, Zeus clearly has far more supporters, and this overwhelmingly imposing behemoth even has a unique way of making his entrance. Matsumoto remained calm, disdaining to act himself and letting his men handle it. The match began, and the 2 robots faced off. Just one casual punch nearly sent Adam into shutdown mode. Looks like Zeus' reign is still rock solid. Finally managing to stand up, Adam was quickly knocked down, tough against a vastly stronger foe. Yet Adam, with his fighting spirit, always gets back up, even though he can't retaliate. He could only rely on his physical strength to withstand Zeus' even more formidable attacks that followed. This marked Adam's 3rd fall. Everyone believed this would be his final moment, and they began counting down the seconds of his life. But Max's unyielding gaze was still trying to spark a miracle. Even though the system was crashing, stubborn courage fought to rewrite itself. Taking hits wasn't surrender. It was just defense waiting for the right moment to strike back. That satisfying punch brought back the Charlie who dared to throw punches at the world. For the first time on the league stage, Zeus was pushed to the corner, but his operator quickly dodged and countered with a flurry of attacks. With just 15 seconds left in the round, Zeus seemed to have cracked the code on Adam's defensive moves, bombarding him with relentless uppercuts. Luckily, the bell rang just in time to save Adam from a fatal blow. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. It was historic. Finally, a robot that could withstand Zeus' heavy punches without going down. The father-son duo rushed to the ring to repair Adam, making sure he didn't short-circuit mid. In the next couple of rounds, Adam faced Zeus' increasingly brutal attacks, falling victim to a heavy slam. Knocked down by powerful blows, yet he got up stubbornly again and again in a shout of defiance, ready for the champion's next round of pummeling. Until the 4th round, when Adam finally seized his opportunity and locked in his move. That punch hit home, shattering Adam's voice control system. Charlie's commands drowned in the noise of the crowd. He could only watch helplessly as Adam got mercilessly pummeled in the ring. By the end of the 4th round, Adam was smoking his voice control system's crash meant he couldn't fight anymore. But Max switched Adam to hard mode, begging his dad to throw punches from the sidelines and use mimicking moves to guide Adam in the fight. Watching Adam, battered yet still standing, and seeing the hopeful look in his son's eyes, how could Charlie refuse? Plus, he promised to fight for his son. Subtitles. As the match reached its final round, Adam closely followed Charlie's actions, casting doubt on the mighty boxing champion's youth. This little giant, hailing from the junkyard, with his never-surrendering iron fists, tore apart the arrogance in the champion's eyes. After yet another storm of attacks, Zeus suddenly powered down like he hit a wall. Stamina was the one thing the genius designer underestimated. He had never faced such a relentless opponent before. Facing this weakling's taunts, a furious Matsumoto unleashed Zeus berserk mode. The impatience of the opponent swelled as he kept attacking. Focused only on overwhelming blows, he failed to notice the storm brewing in the defender's eyes. Time slowed as the hits became less about damage and more about a meter shell crafting a throne. Subtitles. Frustrated and enraged, Matsumoto roughly pushed his subordinates aside, personally stepping onto the stage to manually control. Yet this was merely a desperate, fleeting counterattack of a trapped beast at the end of its road. Subtitle. With a punched-up all-out effort, Adam catapulted the once invincible boxing champion straight into the abyss of despair. Though he managed to stand, he was already on the brink of collapse, powerless to stop this scrap metal contraption from the junkyard as it pummeled him relentlessly, shattering his pride with every blow. A broken sword could be carved on, and so could a small hill shake mountains. Although the match ended without a clear winner, a champion was born in the hearts of the people. Since no one was caught in 5 rounds, it would come down to the judges' scores. Subtitle. The boxing champion still retained his undefeated record. Yet the audience was filled with a wave of reminiscences. We won. Zeus is still unbeatable, said everyone. Even the interview with the host felt like a love letter to the champion. Any comments could be met with harsh criticism. You fought hard today, they said, while the underdogs, who lost but still stood proud, were affectionately dubbed the People's Champions. The People's Champion sounds just like me. Max dashed straight through the crowd to his father. The warmth between them outweighs any honor. This is a tear-jerking story when a boxing match turned into a program with Cold War. Humanity's proud courage seemed laughably romantic in the face of absolute power parameters. There emerged a robot bulb from the junkyard, long considered obsolete, boasting a delicate humanoid performing a grand show in the arena of good. Perhaps Adam's comeback isn't such a miracle after all. Subtitles. If you really loved this story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give a like, and share it.